morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Get Rich 101. I'm your host, I'm Sacred Rights, and where's my book? Where's my book? Here's my book. I'm the author of Hack Your Pain Now. Hack Your Pain Now. Nelson just got up off me so I can move. He was chilling on me. Guess he decided to go. All right. So let's see what else do I have to say introduction wise. I am not a trader. No. I am a trader. I'm what? I'm not a financial advisor, thanks to B King for throwing that in on the humble. So I'm not a financial advisor. So take what I say with a grain of salt. And yeah, let's take it from there. Okay, so let's start. What's interesting is the 15 minutes that I give myself to trade every morning went sideways today because I had three stocks. I bought one for the daily hustle on Friday, and two were holding. But I got the third one. It's also a buy and hold. Well, in terms of trading. So I've got three stocks. I've got Tesla. I've got hold on, Tesla. What is that? SPY, which is short for SP 500, and Microsoft. Microsoft is the one I bought on Friday, expecting it to kick up. So now I've got three different stocks that I don't know what to do with. I mean, I know what to do with them, but I've got to hold them for now because they're all trickling underneath my line for buying in. So this is an interesting feeling because, as you know, every day I come on here and I report about what happened in the last 15 minutes. But this time, nothing happened. Nothing happened. They're all three are trickling below my line for purchasing. So I'm going to hold on to these three and see how they play. And maybe I'll try something, but maybe I won't because I want to see what's going to happen with this. And I want to see what's going to happen. So let's see what happens with these three. So you heard me: Tesla, Microsoft, and SPY. So let's see what happens with those. Okay, so that said, that's it for the daily hustle. Let's talk about some things. All right, so let's see. Oh, let me finish with my millionaire mindset affirmation because I have not been reading it recently. So let me read that. I am so happy and grateful to be a multi-millionaire in every area of my life. I am so happy and grateful to be a multi-millionaire in every area of my life. Ashe. Okay, so what we want to talk about? Today we want to talk about this weekend. This weekend was interesting, and let's start with the MRI. Let's start with the MRI because Fee came with me to the MRI. Now she's come with me before, but this time she came all the way into the room, and I was like, wow, they let her do that. That's really cool. But so I've had MRIs a lot. I've had more MRIs in the past period in the period since my stroke, and I've had I don't know how many times. I mean, I've had so many MRIs and MRAs and all kinds of things. And what was interesting is I was unaffected by this one because she told me it's going to be 12 minutes. I was like, whatever, because What my previous experience with MRIs was an hour. Was an hour. Was an hour. And no, and I didn't think to ask. I didn't think to ask. And they put me in there, and I was like, after a while, I was like, yo, what's what's up? They had me in there for a full hour. Like that's a long time. Like just think about it. Just think about it. Listen to this. See, that was just a couple seconds. Imagine sitting there with the loud noises, all the clanging, all the banging, all the beating for an hour. So my threshold has been set. She said 12 minutes. I was like, oh, yeah, no problem, right? And she was like, what's wrong? I was like, nothing. Because I was sleepy. I was sleepy. And they put me in this thing and they were doing an MRI of my neck. And so they had to put in this lock and lock me in. And I couldn't fit first, and I had to put my head in, and they slammed the lock down. So I was locked in like this. Right? And Fee later told me that she was freaking out. She was freaking out. All internal. She didn't say anything out loud, but she was freaking out. Said, oh my, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, right? So anyway, they put me in the MRI machine, and Fee rubbed my legs. She rubbed my legs, and I thought that was great. That was great. I even said to the lady doing the MRI when it came out, they should have somebody. They should have a. They should have hire somebody to play with the people's feet. Give them something to think about. Give them something to think about, right? But I thought it was so fun to see where she's going to go next. See, oh man, that's a her area. Oh, that's great. She's touched there. Just something else to keep my mind on, because the thing is loud. They gave her headphones. They gave Fee King headphones. They're like, why should she give me headphones? And she was, oh my goodness, it's very loud. It's very, especially to be in it, very loud. So anyway, it only took like I said, 10, 15 minutes, and that was that. And and I was giggling at how much it affected P King. P King was like, I don't see how you did it. I was like, how you did it. But meanwhile, I've raised my consciousness for doing MRIs up and up and up, and so anything less than an hour, I got it, because I've been to multiple hour MRIs before, and that was a beast. That was a beast. So anyway, so that was Friday, and or Saturday. Oh, that was Saturday. That was Saturday that we did all that. And let's see, what else did we do? What else did we do? We went to a a party. Is that right?
We went to a centennial celebration for James Baldwin.
Oh yeah, right. We went to a centennial celebration for James Baldwin. So this was a big deal because listen, Harriet called me up. Harriet Cole, for those of you that don't know, she called me up and she invited me to this thing, and I was like, it didn't even matter what it was. It did not even matter what it was. B King asked me what the event was, and I was like, I was fuzzy on the details because it didn't matter what it was. It's the fact that I'm going somewhere with Harriet Cole. I'm going somewhere with Harriet Cole, and that in and of itself is a lot. Is a lot for me for now. So I was like, oh no, oh no. So then she invited P King to come with me, and I was like, okay, I can do it if P King comes with me, because I couldn't do it otherwise. And I said no, and then she said, P King can come. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go. So anyway, what happened was all the things that I'm used to, that I used to be used to, but they were difficult, more difficult for me as I was doing them. Like first thing we walked in, and I was like, oh no, there was all these faces, all these people, and I was like, oh, uh-oh. And then we went through, and I was trying to get my stuff and get to someplace fast, get to Harriet fast, and get everyone out the way. And I did that, and then we went to a private room before the event started, and immediately somebody walked up to me and was like talking. I was like, oh shoot, what's this guy's name? What's he do? and I was trying to think. And so it's like a lot of that, a lot of that. Like I was trying to think and think, all right, who is this person? What did they do? All right, who is this person? And I had to think and think and think. So I did a lot of that, and Fee King found a door that went outside, and that that was great because it had been raining. So because it was raining, no one was outside. But Fee found the door and went outside. And I was like, whoo, whoo. I had to sit down and catch my breath from all the interactions, and it was cool. I mean, people were cool. They were thoughtful. They knew about my stroke and they had positive things to say. But it was just a lot for me. It's a lot for me. And so then after that, we went and sat in the space, and once we sat in space, it was fine. I didn't want to move into the aisle though. They had us in the middle of the aisle, and with my leg being the way it is, I knew I needed to sit on the end. So we sat on the ends. I could stretch my leg out, and yeah, and that was the James Brown Centuries James Baldwin Centennial service celebration. So we saw all kinds of things. People who were related to him, like his niece and nephew, all these things, and they did different pieces of the play. They even had an actor dressed like James Baldwin. He was really good. He was really good. He was an amazing guy who expressed himself as James Baldwin. James Baldwin? Yeah, James Baldwin. And yeah, so that was interesting. It was interesting. It was the 100th celebration of his passing. No, of his birthday. His birthday, yeah. So that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. So that was an interesting thing to do, and yeah, we did that, and then we went to a party. We went to a party yesterday, and we hung out with Erica and you know, like this again, this is the first time for me. It's the first time for me because I used to go out and hang out all the time, like yeah, but this time I was like, I don't know, I don't know, but but B King seemed like she wanted to go, and I was like, all right, let's go, say cool. Let's go, say cool. You can do it, say cool. You can do it. And so we went out to Jersey City and we got involved and yeah, and it was cool. It was cool. There was people there that remembered me and I didn't remember, and I was like, I don't. I've decided that I'm not going to say that anymore because this happened at the James Baldwin Century series, Centennial. But someone came up to me and was like, "Oh, say cool. I don't know if you remember me." And I was like, "Yes, I remember you," because I've gone with that. I've been like, "No, I don't really know you," and that has hurt people's feelings. That has hurt people's feelings a lot. And so decided to not do that. Decided to go the other way and say, "Yes, I remember you," and then try to figure it out quickly. Try to figure it out quickly. So that's what I did. So that's what I did, and there were a few people I did that with on that day, that night. I was like, "Yes, I remember you. Yes, I remember you." And then I was just trying to figure it out as I went, as I went, and that happened at Erica's thing too. That someone came and was like, "Oh, say cool, what's up, man?" And I was like, "Hey, man, what's up?" I didn't know who it was, but that was fun. That was fun, and there was a good turnout for that too. And yeah, I think that's it, right? Yeah. So that was my weekend, and 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 how was your weekend? Oh wow, 23 messages, 23 um, comments, 23 comments. Yeah, so I'll check those and get back to you. And let's see. It was incredible, raising my consciousness. So I think P. King is talking about me being in the middle of all that, like letting myself be in the middle of it and letting myself, play through. And also, Daryl was there. Daryl was there at both events, and it was great to see Daryl at both events because he also had a stroke, and so talking to him was very relieving for me. And talking to him about the various things, like Fee asked him questions that I didn't think to ask him because I didn't think there would be a different answer. But yes, it was a completely different answer. And so all the things that happened with Daryl made me be like, wow, I missed so many things in my get back, in my come up from having a stroke. So it was very interesting, and we talked a lot about about uh, well, everything really, just about having a stroke and how he dealt with that, and how he's still dealing with it, and so also how I'm dealing with it. You know. All right, let's see. MR- MRIs, MRIs are not for the claustrophobic faint of heart. Yeah. So I didn't have time to be claustrophobic about the MRI because I needed to know something about what was going on. So I don't like small spaces. I don't really love it, but I needed the information. And so I just figured out ways to trick myself to play my tricks with my mind while I'm in there because it's not it's not comfortable, right? Like this one didn't even have a little window. Like most of the ones I've been in recently have had everyone I've been in, everyone I've been in has had a window, so you can look outside and see what's going on. This one had nothing, 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 just a black screen, just a black tube. So it was challenging, but I've got myself used to the challenges, of the MRI because I want to know what the MRI is going to say. I want to get the information. So this one was ordered by um, my new doctor, and she's as you can see, she's expecting there to be something in my throat area. So that's why she got ordered an MRI, and so hopefully that'll give us some sense of relief from my right hand side. And as I said, I'm very grateful that my other doctor has spoken to me in a way that lets me know that this is not the first time he's had this happen, that I'm not one in a million, that this is something that happens. So I'm grateful for that. Okay. You are the strongest man I know. Thanks. Thanks, Fee. Thanks, Fee. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Let's see. Erica's rooftop party was the best experience socially since moving to the East Coast. Wow, really? Wow. 7 years ago, I felt so present. Darville Williams, Erica Jones. Yeah, that was really nice. It was really nice. And yes, up on the roof, you can see everything. You can see Manhattan. You can see Manhattan from a rooftop in Jersey. That was really fun. And yeah, it was a really cool event. And people said that there's a movie in our story because we start telling a story, and I gotta tell you, Fee King took the reins. Fee King took the reins. She's gabbing all over. People are like, wait, don't go. Just stop right there. I gotta go to the bathroom. They really really want to hear her story, so that's really really cool. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to make this into a movie, y'all. Got to figure out how we're going to make this into a movie and get that done. All right. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Um, your commitment to doing the work is admirable. Thank you, Fee. Thank you, Fee. I would have left and said there was a better way. What you mean, Fee? Oh, MRI. Yeah. She told me she crawled out of an MRI. I was like, what? What? I was like, wow. So I was stuck in there with this thing was locked in place like this, and so I couldn't. But I couldn't imagine trying to crawl out. But it was great having somebody play with my feet. It was great because I never had that experience before. Now they should. I told them they should hire somebody. Should make room in their budget for someone to come and play with people's feet. I mean, seriously. I mean, I do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll do it. Like just someone needs to be there and give them something to think about. You know, and then some people left. Some people had claustrophobia. Some people left and they had issues and like couldn't do it. So yeah, it was an interesting experience. Interesting experience. Okay, so I think that's it for the weekend. We had a good time. I was tired. I was tired. I was tired. I was tired. I came home last night and I was like, straight asleep, straight asleep. Yeah, it was a fun weekend. It's a fun weekend. And man, that's why I didn't call you back because I was tired. I was tired. I sent you some photos, and yeah, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll have more to say about the daily challenge, the daily hustle. Hopefully, I have some more to say about that, and yeah, well, hopefully there'll be more to talk about there. And yeah, and just remember that now is better than perfect. Now is better than perfect. Now is better than perfect. Ashe. I mean that. I mean that. I mean that. All right, folks. I'll see you later.